Welcome to Synthetic Oil Protection. I'm your host, Eben, and today we're back with a very special situation. This is Eli, and we're back with his beautiful 1998 Honda Civic. And I get asked this question so many times on the channel about high mileage transmission fluid changes. What happens if you change it? What happens if you don't? Well, we're going to be showing what happens if you do, and especially changing it with the 100% synthetic ATF fluid, which he has in his hand too. Same thing, this is the gallon, and that's the quart. And this handles double the severe service of OEM fluids, and it meets and exceeds all the specifications here, which you'll see, with even including the Honda spec. So this does meet and exceed it, and it actually is about 4 times better, because for a fluid or oil to last twice as long, it has to be about 4 times better, because it oxidizes exponentially. For every 18 degrees hotter a fluid runs, it oxidizes twice as quick for every 18 degrees higher. So if you want to learn about transmissions and getting your transmission to shift quicker, go ahead and subscribe now, and let's kick off this ATF fluid change. All right, the first thing we're going to do is pull our trans fluid dipstick. So Eli's going to show it. It's right there, and you just kind of pull it out. Different cars have different areas. This one's pretty darn easy to get to, and it's right there, that little hole down there. So there's the dipstick, and you can clean it, check your level, which we'll do later. So now we got that out. Now it'll be time to go ahead and drain her down. All right, so we used our breaker bar. We got her cracked loose. Just point to it, Eli.
Right here.
Now tell them why this one's so easy to change.
This one's so easy to change because you don't need any excess bolts. You can just take a 1/4 drive.
Little 3/8. Yep. Show it the other way. Yep. Just show them the 3/8 head. So you're not even putting an adapter on. You're just putting the wrench into it. So show them what that looks like.
Right into the hole right here.
Yep. Just like that.
There. Make sure obviously you're on this.
Yep. And that's it. Done. So we used a little breaker bar to crack it loose, but it's that easy. And then on this trans, you don't even have to change the filter. Nope. So we're going to pull the plug and we'll make a little bit of a mess, but hey, that's a part of having fun. Let's do it. Yep, let's do it. Let's pull the plug. Just positioning.
Last time she was a
squirter.
Crazy.
She was a squirter. We've had many squirters on the channel.
I felt like I was in Hollywood. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Hollywood. All right, here she blows. She's quiet today.
Very quiet.
There you go. Just set it down. You'll be okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and drop the car level, let all this fluid out. And so tell us a little bit about your story behind the fluids.
Right. So obviously, as the last time we were on a video, I was trying to explain how I'm trying to make this car last a very long time. And, you know, obviously outside of the engine, the next most important thing you take care of is the transmission. So I tried to do my due diligence and, you know, look up some quote-unquote best transmission fluid, quote-unquote best transmission additives. And I tried to use Lucas Oil's transmission, like stop slip, so I think it was called. And when I put it in there to the appropriate rating that it recommended on the side of the bottle, it actually within I think the very next day, because it was okay on startup, but the very next day it shipped horribly. Like I mean, like it wasn't like it would like shift slow, like it'd be like lagging in the RPMs. I mean, it'd go to shift and it'd slam it into second gear, slam it into third, and then in fourth and fifth would be fine. But it was also very bad when I'd take it from park into reverse or park into drive. So those first initial low gears were terrible. And you know, obviously trying to protect my transmission, the moment I felt that, I took it over to O'Reilly's, asked for a pump, and sucked out as much fluid as I could, and then just put in OEM fluid, and it was good again. And then about 3 weeks ago, I drained it, put in the next best high mileage fluid, and then just left it from there. And obviously today we're taking it to the best transmission fluid.
So how many miles are on this little angel?
Oh, today, as of today, we are looking at all this little bit of gunk.
Yep.
This probably has...
We'll wipe that up.
This transmission right now, from the last time I changed fluid, or the overall?
Overall mileage on the car?
Oh, she just clocked over 213,000 miles.
Perfect. So there's about 40% of the cars on the road that are between 110,000 miles and 250,000 miles, like these Hondas. And I get asked so often, if you change it, will it make it worse? Well, we're going to be driving this little angel in a minute. Let's go ahead and clean up this magnet, and it'll be time to put in the beautiful liquid cherry. All right, we got our magnet perfectly clean. And what that is, that catches basically all the metallic or clutch pack material from all these shifts. So very important you clean that magnet when you change your ATF fluid. Other than that, there's no filter to change on this model. Nothing else to do except put in the liquid cherry now. All right, it's that time to stick it in. Let's do it. We're putting the funnel in the fill hole.
The long silver.
So you'll see it way down there. Give a little light here. It's that little teeny weeny little hole right there. And we're in. We'll center focus a little bit. And now we got our funnel right here going down in. And now we'll tag team her. It's time to go ahead and put it in. How many quarts are going in this little angel?
2.9.
2.9. All right, time to put in our liquid cherry. That's the Honda spec. Flip it around, show them the front. 100% synthetic, so no mineral oil is in this. And you got the honors of pouring in the liquid cherry. Go for it, Eli. So many people think that full synthetic ATF is 100%, and it's not. It has this mineral oil in it. And we'll actually stick a video to that up in the corner. Check that video out right here. But can't talk at all when this is going in. It's so beautiful. Look at how clear it is. Oh, it's like magic. All right, I'm coming next. We'll see how high we can stretch out the liquid cherry. Let's do it. Beautiful. Ooh, it's a little bit of a sipper.
Yeah.
You can almost hear it just sipping a little bit. It is making a different noise. I never heard that before. Every drop of the cherry going in. All right. Go ahead.
Listen to that sound.
Get a little height on it. See if we can get a little bit of a sipper. Oh yeah. That's a sipper. All right, that's the last quart. Time to go shred around the block. The Sunday cruise commences. We're out shredding around the block and just relaxing. It's such a beautiful, beautiful day here in Vegas. About what, 65 degrees out?
Oh yeah.
It's like 9:30 in the morning, and we're just cruising. And man, this thing is like,
it's very, very nice. It's been a while since I've been out early on a Sunday morning working on my car, actually getting it ahead. It's been a while. And
It's
yeah,
awesome.
right off the bat, nice and smooth. No problems at all. And believe me, this is not the most, I mean, as you know, Hondas either they work or they don't. And they work great, or they don't. And a transmission like this, as great as they can be, they're quite sensitive. That's the story that you guys heard earlier. So if this fluid would cause any problems, as I told you, 20 minutes, it was already giving me issues. With the last fluid, this, no issues at all.
so we're gonna make a right up here, and we'll see how she shifts. See what she sounds like. Wow.
No problem.
That was smooth for over 200,000 mile trans. Then before it was shifting rough with the other stuff. That's amazing.
I was just like days ago, something like that, shipping hard. Now, this is only our first flush as well. So.
Yeah, so we're gonna head back to the house like he said. We just changed 3 quarts of 6.2 quarts is the total fill in this trans. So we're gonna head back and change it again. So we got done heat soaking the car. We checked the ATF fluid, everything was perfect. And that 3 quarts was perfect. It's time to do our second drain. And now we're gonna be getting about 80% of the fluid out with this second drain and fill. So here we go. We're gonna crack her loose and see what she looks like. See what color she is. And now this time we got it tilted really good towards the drain plug, so it's gonna come flying out. So stick that all the way over towards the wheel and you're good.
This is,
he's gonna pop the cork.
Solution.
Yep, he's gonna pop that cork there. Beautiful. And we'll see this liquid cherry come. We'll see what color it is. Okay. Here we go.
It's on my fingers and I'm slipping.
Let's see what color we got.
What's your favorite shade of red?
Let her go. You're good. Beautiful. Looking better already.
Look at that laminar flow.
Yeah. Beautiful. So now we'll let her drain down. We'll let that 3 quarts come out. And we'll check our magnet again. You can set that down. Good. Good. So there it is. Looking a lot better already. Now we'll take a look at our magnet. See what it looks like if it had anything. Not much.
A little bit right there.
A little bit, huh?
Nice little piece.
All right, we'll wipe it. Let's see what it looks like. So this is it. The liquid cherry's going again in for the second time. And we're gonna have about 80% of that fluid changed out. And it'll be time to go around the block. Look at that. Beautiful. It's like no matter how many times you do this, it's emotional. You gotta be quiet. It's amazing. So we'll get those 3 quarts in. We'll go around the block and show how she shifts. And then we'll have to do a follow-up. We'll have to come back and see how she shifts in about 5,000 or 10,000 miles. A little bit of a sipper. Beautiful. Our second drain and fill test drive. And so now about 80% of the fluid has changed. So Eli said, you know what? He said, I want to do it again. So that means we're going to have changed 3 quarts 3 times of the 6.2 total fill quarts. So I mean, this little thing's really humming along, and there is not much vibration at all. I mean, it is amazing how it's running.
Absolutely great.
Let's see how she shifts again. That's final drive, that's 4th gear.
Smooth. It's like just shaking hands. That's what it's doing. It doesn't seem like there's an entire transmission back below us. Just very smooth. All those clutch pads are working together, shaking hands with each other, no clunking, no grinding, no, just smooth, man. Oh my gosh. It's like driving on a marshmallow.
It is. I can feel less vibration in the drivetrain. All right, so we'll go back and I guess it's time to do another drain and fill. All right, Eli said she's nice and warm. We'll do a little 0 to 40 here. We'll see what she's like. Wow, that was smooth. All right, guess back for the 3rd one, huh?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. He's going all the way. Our last drain, here we go. Let her blow. There she blows, so she's even getting clearer. That's a good sign. We're getting all that old fluid out. And when she drains down, it'll be time for our last test drive. The last time we're filling her up. We're putting in 3 quarts again. So after we put in these 3 quarts, we're gonna have about all of it changed out except 7% old fluid, which is insignificant. So be time to go rip around the block and see how our ending results are with the shifting. Our final shifting test, we did it drain and filled, what was that, 3 times?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So this is something that's a little unusual, but he wanted to do it because he really cares about his car and he wanted all that old stuff out of there. Wanted to make sure he got that thicker stuff out of there. So we'll see what the results are like. See what a downshift's like. We'll get video of a downshift.
Beautiful.
How's it feel?
Like I'm on a marshmallow covered honey butter yam just in time for Thanksgiving dish.
Yeah, this thing is just whisper quiet. I mean, I can just feel the bearings, just the less vibration, the drivetrain I can feel. Amazing. So we did the engine flush also too on this we did the motor oil change. We didn't flush it because he had a little bit of a leak on a caution. So check out that video right here in the middle. And any closing notes, Eli?
Take care of your stuff and your stuff will take care of you. Times are not only going to get harder, but they're going to get easier at the same time. If you want your stuff to love you, make sure that you love it unconditionally. In your car, I mean, it's like the back of your hand. So everyone, I mean, I don't know too many people that bike to work. We don't live on the East Coast, here on the West Coast. I haven't taken the bus in a long time, so this is my baby, and I don't want to feed my baby crap. I'm going to take care of it as much as I take care of myself. So if you want to see your stuff last a long time, heart to heart, make sure you check out Amsoil. It is a high quality stuff, and if you don't like it, you can always pull it out. It's not gonna, I mean, in the guarantees they have, it's worth the try. Not perfect right off the bat, you don't have to stick with it, but it's worth the try. Try it once, and I can say that you'll never go to anything else again. So, from there, as Eben says, protection, protection, protection.
I love it. You're the best, Eli. Thanks, man. Thanks for being a huge part of the channel.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. And
see you guys soon.
Yep, we will see you back, and check out that video right here in the middle. That's on the oil change we did on this little Angel. And also, up here in the top, that's going to be the follow-up video when that comes out. We're going to come back and show this shift in about 5,000 or 10,000 miles, because I know there's a lot of people that are wondering if it's going to get worse. Well, we'll be back to show. All right. And if you're new to the channel, remember we do the giveaway every last Saturday of the month, 11 a.m. Leave a comment on this video, and that's how you get randomly selected by me to be in the giveaway. All right, we'll see you back next time on synthetic oil protection. Cheers to protection, protection, protection.